So usually as we get a little closer to a game's release date, usually a few weeks out, a lot of times there's a chance that the game could leak out early, which is why we always talk about how you could have the story spoiled just because somebody gets the game early and decides to start posting spoilers all over the place. Well, there is a game right now that appears to have been leaked out, and it's actually being sold on eBay right now for a lot of money, like way more than I would think anyone would pay for it. But it's actually Super Mario Party that's coming out on the Nintendo Switch. It's out October 5th, so that's next week. I believe that's next Friday. It'll be out. But right now, people are bidding for this thing, and it's over $3,000 as I'm recording right now. That's right, people are actively spending and bidding themselves up. This isn't the person that posted it that's posting that price. These are people who are bidding back and forth for an early copy of Super Mario Party. Now, why would people want an early copy and spend that much? Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's talk about this listing real quick, though. As you're seeing it here, it is over $3,000. Last I checked, it was $3,050, but it continues to jump up hundreds of dollars at any given time, and they also decided to charge $7.20 for shipping. Expedited shipping, though, which I assume is to make sure you get it before release date, as it's coming out next Friday. You would want that. I would want that thing overnighted if I'm paying that kind of money. But they're out of Seattle, Washington, which is interesting because that's where Nintendo America is located there. But this, according to them, is for a working copy of the upcoming Super Mario Party for the Nintendo Switch. Pay attention to the pics. As they say, it's slightly damaged. Now, the reason it's slightly damaged, according to the listing, is because they found it on the ground near an airport, or at an airport, as they say. And it's hard to say why this would just be laying on the ground. Maybe it legitimately maybe fell out of the back of a truck or something. It's odd that this would just be laying on the ground, especially with the damage that's received, but apparently it works. It's just a little weird to get it out of the Switch. They even posted pictures and video of it working. There are several YouTube videos of them actually playing this thing, so it does appear to be legitimate. Now, people are going to be spending, as you can see, thousands of dollars to get this thing, so I would hope it's the real deal. Otherwise, that'd be a fun return process if there even is one. That's the other thing I hope people are checking here, is if there is any way to return it if it's not correct, because that would be a fun thing to get. Spend what probably is going to be over $3,500 at this rate. As we know, eBay, these bids get real crazy in the last 10 minutes, and it'd be pretty annoying to get it, and it's not the real thing. Now, why would people be spending this much money for a game that's out in about 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks actually at this point? Probably a few things. Maybe there really is some fan of Mario Party out there that desperately wants to play it early just to say, I have this game and you don't, I guess early. There's also a very good chance that media outlets are actually bidding on this, because if you can get it without actually agreeing to an embargo, there's really nothing keeping you from posting it. Anything. Coverage, whatever. As if you don't agree to an embargo of any kind, you can technically just start posting video, gameplay, spoilers, visual comparisons, everything. And to some outlets, the amount of views and traffic they could get from being the first to break this, it might be worth a couple $1,000s to them. Well, in this case, maybe $3,500 to $4,000. It might be worth it based on the amount of traffic they think they can get from it. And of course, some media outlets have that kind of money to throw around. I would hope this isn't for just a regular person that can't wait a week and a half to get this game. But there are super fans out there. But this will be something else. This will be 10 PS4 Pros almost worth of getting it a week and a half early, but it's odd. This isn't like the first time I've ever seen this. We've had, if you remember, a while ago, No Man's Sky was actually leaked out online, and someone bought it for, I think, like $1,200 or something, and they got it weeks in advance, and they were the ones that actually posted that the game really wasn't what we were expecting, especially when we started finding out that they pretty much did everything they need to do in about 20 hours, so I wonder if that was a $1,200 well spent there. I don't know. Maybe they felt burnt, and people feel burned for spending $60 on that game. This person spent like $1,200. So here we are now. Super Mario Party appears to be leaking out. We can watch it happen in action here. And I don't really think there's any spoilers, so that's good, I guess. But it's very odd, this whole circumstance and it leaking out. But maybe a distribution truck or something, it literally fell out. Somebody ripped it open on the side of the road, realized they didn't have a Switch or they didn't care about video games or anything, just threw it back down. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably a sequence of events that led to this thing on the side of the road that's hard to believe since this doesn't usually happen. So we'll see. Now, I don't really expect anyone to have anything spoiled for Super Mario Party since it's not really a story-driven game, so at least this isn't something like a Metroid Prime 4 or would have been like a Spider-Man or something, because that would have been frustrating. But let me know what you guys think about this down below. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you like the video, dislike it if not, and I'll see you guys in the next video.